Hey, CoinTalkers, and welcome to another deep dive.
Oh, yeah.
This one's all about Pi Network.
Okay.
A project that's been buzzing in the crypto world for a while now.
Right.
6 years, to be exact.
Yeah.
They're promising mobile mining that anyone can do. But as they gear up for launch on the OKX exchange, there's some serious questions we need to answer.
It's definitely a story where the hype seems to be outpacing the reality.
Yes.
So let's break down the facts, examine the concerns, and see if we can separate fact from fiction.
You came to the CoinTalk Podcast with questions about Pi Network, so let's examine the evidence.
Let's do it.
First up, for anyone who's new to this,
Sure.
what exactly is Pi Network?
So Pi Network is all about making crypto accessible.
Okay.
Their platform lets you mine Pi coins using your phone, no fancy hardware required.
Gotcha.
They emphasize a low environmental impact and use a referral system to grow their network.
Okay.
Basically, you invite friends, they mine, and everyone supposedly benefits.
Okay, so on the surface, it sounds appealing. But this brings up a crucial point. If it's so easy and uses minimal energy, why hasn't anyone else done this before?
That's where things get interesting.
Yeah.
Pi Network has been in development for 6 years.
Yeah.
Which is practically an eternity in the fast-paced world of crypto.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Think about all the technological advancements we've seen in that time. It makes you wonder if their approach is even relevant anymore, or if newer, more sophisticated mobile mining solutions might be on the horizon.
That's a really good point. 6 years is a long time to be in development, especially in the crypto space.
Definitely.
But now things are about to change dramatically. Pi Network's mainnet is launching on February 20th, and they'll be listed on OKX, a major cryptocurrency exchange, the same day.
This OKX listing is a huge development.
Wow.
It's like stepping onto the main stage for Pi Network.
Right.
They're moving from a closed invite-only system to a public exchange where their token will be subject to market forces.
Right.
That's both exciting and potentially risky.
This rapid pace is certainly generating hype, but it also raises questions about whether things are moving too fast.
Yeah.
I mean, if the mainnet isn't launching until February 20th, what are people buying and selling right now? The article mentions IOU tokens for Pi.
Yeah, IOUs.
Can you explain what those are and why they're causing such a frenzy?
An IOU token is basically a promise to deliver the actual Pi coin later, once the mainnet is live. It's like pre-ordering a product that hasn't been released yet.
I see.
You're betting that the product will be valuable in the future.
So people are essentially speculating on the future value of Pi.
Exactly.
And it sounds like a pretty risky bet.
It is. Since the OKX announcement, the price of these IOUs has surged, reaching $86 at one point.
Wow.
That's a huge jump, fueled purely by speculation. It's important to remember that this price is not based on any real-world trading of the actual Pi coin.
So we've got this unusual situation where a token that doesn't even exist yet is being traded on some exchanges.
Yeah.
And people are paying a significant amount of money for it.
That's right.
It definitely raises some red flags.
Yeah.
The article highlights several concerns about Pi Network, some of which are pretty serious. What are some of the biggest worries people have?
One of the biggest concerns is the referral system.
Okay.
Critics, like Twitter user at SNUP4, argue that it resembles a pyramid scheme, where the primary way to profit is by recruiting more people, rather than from the value of the underlying token.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah.
But wouldn't some kind of referral system be necessary to grow a community-driven project like this?
Sure.
How do we distinguish a legitimate referral program from a pyramid scheme?
That's a key question, and one that regulators are grappling with as well.
I bet.
A legitimate referral program rewards users for bringing in new customers who genuinely use the product or service. In a pyramid scheme, the focus is solely on recruitment, and the product or service is often secondary or even non-existent. In Pi Network's case, the jury is still out on whether the value of the token will be driven by genuine utility or simply by the size of the network.
So it's a wait-and-see situation with the referral system. Another concern raised in the article is about KYC verification, the process of verifying users' identities.
Right.
Pi Network requires KYC for all users, but there have been reported issues, particularly for Chinese users.
I see.
This raises concerns about fairness and transparency.
Yeah, definitely.
Pi Network claims they're committed to creating a safe and inclusive Web3 space.
Okay.
Let's delve into that.
Mhm.
What does a safe and inclusive Web3 space mean in the context of Pi Network?
Well, Web3 is this vision of a decentralized internet where users have more control over their data and online experiences.
Okay.
In the context of Pi Network, safe and inclusive likely refers to their efforts to prevent fraud and scams, while ensuring access to users from all over the world.
So trying to balance security with accessibility,
Yeah.
which is a challenging task. But the delays and issues with KYC, particularly for certain regions, raise questions about how effectively they're achieving that balance.
It's a complex issue, and it highlights the challenges of building a truly global and inclusive platform in the crypto space. And speaking of challenges, let's not forget the long development time we mentioned earlier.
Right.
6 years is a long time in the crypto world, and it raises concerns about whether Pi Network can keep up with the rapidly evolving technology.
That's true. We've seen so many new blockchain projects emerge in recent years, each with its own unique features and innovations.
Yeah.
Pi Network's approach, which seemed groundbreaking a few years ago, might now seem outdated or even inefficient compared to newer, more advanced solutions.
Exactly. And that brings us to another fascinating aspect of Pi Network, its user base. The article points out that a significant portion of Pi users might be older or less tech-savvy, perhaps those who joined early on before the recent crypto boom.
Right.
This raises concerns about their vulnerability to scams or the potential for them to be misled by the project's promises.
That's a thought-provoking point. If you're not familiar with the complexities of cryptocurrency, it's easy to get caught up in the hype and miss the warning signs. And when you're dealing with something as volatile and potentially risky as crypto, that lack of understanding can be dangerous.
Absolutely. It's crucial for anyone considering investing in Pi Network to do their own research, understand the risks involved, and be wary of promises that sound too good to be true.
Couldn't agree more. Now, in fairness to Pi Network, they have addressed some of these concerns in their official statements.
Okay.
They claim their KYC requirements are necessary to comply with regulations and ensure security,
Mm-hmm.
and they emphasize their commitment to creating a safe and inclusive Web3 space.
Pi Network claims they're addressing these concerns, but let's look at whether their actions match their words. Those repeated delays in implementing KYC, particularly for certain groups of users, don't exactly inspire confidence.
Good point.
Yeah.
And what about the potential pyramid scheme structure that some critics have pointed out? Has Pi Network responded to those allegations?
They haven't directly addressed those concerns in the article, but they do highlight the importance of building a strong community.
Yeah.
They argue that their referral system is meant to incentivize users to spread the word and contribute to the growth of the network.
So they're framing it as community building rather than just recruitment for profit.
Right.
It's a subtle distinction, and it'll be interesting to see how that argument holds up once Pi Network is listed on a major exchange like OKX and exposed to the scrutiny of the broader market.
Absolutely. This OKX listing is a make-or-break moment for Pi Network.
Yeah.
It gives them instant legitimacy and access to a much wider audience. But it also exposes them to market forces competition and potentially a lot more criticism.
It's like they're stepping into the spotlight and everyone's watching to see how they perform.
Right.
If they can deliver on their promises, address the concerns, and demonstrate real value, they might just become the people's cryptocurrency they claim to be. But if they stumble, it could all come crashing down pretty quickly.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And let's not forget that $86 price tag on those IOUs, that's purely speculative. Once Pi actually starts trading on OKX, the price could fluctuate wildly in either direction. It'll be fascinating to see how the market reacts and what that tells us about the true value of Pi.
This whole situation is a fascinating case study in the complexities of launching a cryptocurrency project in today's market.
Yeah.
There's so much hype, so much speculation, and so much uncertainty. It's a reminder that in the world of crypto, things can change very quickly, and it's essential to be cautious, do your research, and never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Wise words. And remember, if you're looking for insightful deep dives and analysis of the latest developments in the crypto world, be sure to subscribe to the CoinTalk Podcast YouTube channel. We'll help you navigate this exciting but sometimes confusing landscape.
Exactly. We're here to help you make sense of it all. So hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below with your thoughts on Pi Network, and share this video with your friends. Let's keep the conversation going.
And as we wrap up our deep dive into the Pi Network, we want to leave you with a thought-provoking question. Pi Network is all about making cryptocurrency accessible. But what does that really mean?
That's a great question. On the surface, it sounds like a noble goal.
Yeah.
Make it easy for anyone, regardless of their technical expertise or financial resources, to participate in the crypto revolution.
Right.
But is ease of use enough?
That's the key question. Does accessibility come at the cost of security, transparency, and fairness? Are we potentially setting people up for failure by making things too easy?
Right.
If users don't understand the underlying technology or the risks involved, are they truly empowered, or are they just more vulnerable to scams and manipulation?
It's a delicate balance. We want to break down barriers to entry, but we also have a responsibility to educate and protect users.
For sure.
Pi Network's upcoming launch on OKX is going to be a real-world test of whether they can strike that balance.
It certainly will be. The next few weeks will be crucial for Pi Network. If they can address the concerns, build trust with users, and demonstrate real value, they might just live up to the hype. But if they stumble, it could have a ripple effect on the entire industry, especially when it comes to mobile mining and accessibility initiatives.
So what do you think, CoinTalk Podcast viewers? What does it really mean to make crypto accessible? Is ease of use enough? Or do we need to be wary of projects that seem too good to be true? What do you think Pi Network's future holds? Head over to the CoinTalk Podcast YouTube channel and let us know in the comments.
We love hearing your thoughts. And while you're there, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends who might be interested in Pi Network. We break down complex topics like this all the time, helping you stay informed and make smarter decisions in the crypto world.
Exactly. We're all about empowering you coin talkers with knowledge and insights. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, it really will be. I think the next few weeks are going to be crucial for Pi Network.
For sure.
If they can address these concerns and build trust with users, and actually demonstrate some real value, then they might actually, live up to all this hype.
Yeah.
But if they stumble, it could have like a ripple effect on the whole industry.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for, other mobile mining and accessibility projects.
Right. So what do you think, CoinTalk Podcast viewers, what does it really mean to make crypto accessible?
Yeah.
Is ease of use enough? Or do we need to be wary of projects that seem too good to be true?
Right. What do you think Pi Network's future holds?
Yeah. Head over to the CoinTalk Podcast YouTube channel and let us know in the comments.
We love hearing your thoughts. And while you're there, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends who might be interested in Pi Network. We break down complex topics like this all the time, so you can stay informed and make smarter decisions in the crypto world.
Exactly. We're all about empowering you coin talkers with knowledge and insights. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you on the next one.